So what's going on, guys? So I have to make a quick introduction to this video because I know the number one question people are going to ask is if you're selling your fifth wheel, why the heck do you keep doing upgrades to it? Quick, simple answer is, first, it kind of sweetens the pie for whoever might be interested in it. You know, some of these accessories people might think of getting on their own, and if they can look for a unit that already has a lot of them, that might be something that interests them. So that's one piece. Number two is some of these I can always take off as well if I want to get a little bit more flexible on pricing. Number three is it acts kind of as an informative review for people who might be considering these accessories. So more than anything, it's really to provide you content, and I hope you enjoy that content. What's going on, guys? We are back here at the RV. What we are going to be doing today is trying to see if I can fix the range problem that I have with this Halo View camera system, reverse backup system for the RV. So the issue that I have is after installing the camera on the back of the fifth wheel, it did not have the strength to reach the monitor at the front of the truck. One of the challenges I thought I had was the orientation of the camera itself. So let's walk back there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at the camera here, you can see that it's positioned below that center clearance light. And the reason why I did that is because at night, the camera switches from color mode to black and white, and then it uses infrared illuminators around the outside of the lens to illuminate the back area. If I had mounted it above the clearance light itself, when it's on, would blind the camera and really wash out those infrared illuminators. And I actually tried to install an extended antenna from the camera here to the top of the RV, and that still didn't fix the problem. So what I discovered is it's not the camera and it's not the RV, it's the truck. And I have a feeling that the aluminum panels that make up the new F-150, F-250, F-350, and 450 cause some type of an interference or just block the signal from penetrating the truck itself. I contacted Halo View, told them what my problems were, and they graciously sent me an extension antenna for it. And they sent me a follow-up email explaining that they were going to send out a similar antenna to other buyers who have complained about any type of range-related issues. So that's really cool of them. So what I've done is I already installed the antenna inside of the truck. Basically, I ran it to the back glass, and I'll show you that here in a second. And the coax cables ran all the way around to the front so I can plug it into the monitor and see if that fixes the problem. So let's check it out and see if it works. So first of all, here is the antenna mounted to the back glass area. Basically, I took a piece of aluminum sheet metal that I had right here. I bent it, then I attached the antenna that they sent me to the top of that little L bracket I made. Used 3M adhesive and adhered it to the back glass. It sits back probably about 4 inches behind the headrest, so I don't really have any issue of somebody accidentally hitting their head on the bracket. And it tucks it out of the way. So I have the coax cable ran all the way around the edge of the seat, down underneath the floor panels and beneath the carpet, goes all the way up to the front next to the Built-Right rack up front. So let's see the monitor hooked up and see if it works. Something I realized while I was testing it last time is that this antenna is pretty much useless and doesn't really do anything. Most of the systems I've seen only have one antenna, so when I was testing the signal with the new antennas that were sent to me, I really only had to screw the SMA connector into this antenna to increase the signal. So I'm going to try to do that right now, see what happens. So here's the moment we've been waiting for. I'm going to turn the trailer lights on and see if the monitor comes on. There we go. Perfect. And I got full signal strength too. Look at that. 4 bars. So it's really not so much the antenna on the camera reaching the monitor, it's being able to penetrate the body of the truck. And their extension antenna works really good, and I just placed it near the back window, which really takes away any of that RF blockage that I might have had up front. I know there's windows all over the truck, but simply adding that antenna they sent me, look at that. I have 4 full bars, and I'm not even all the way back to a hitched up position. So I'm a good probably 3 feet away from coupling the gooseneck to the truck, and that works flawlessly. Another thing I really like about this camera system is that it also has audio. So if you're using it, if you have a spotter behind you or if somebody's back there, you can hear them and see them, and that comes in really handy, and it's going to add an extra level of safety anytime you're backing up the trailer. So guys, I want to thank Halo View. They actually provided me this system, and I always want to provide an open and honest review. That's why the first video I clearly pointed out some of the challenges that I had with the system. They rectified that by sending me the antenna that I need to make the system work, and everything's looking really good now. And what's really nice about this, again, is that you can add up to 4 cameras to it. So you can multiplex this screen into 4 separate cameras if you want to put cameras on the side of your trailer, if you want to put one, you know, on a back corner, and you just want to have 4 different views. This gives you that capability, and it's really nice. As you can see, I slightly modified the way that they want you to mount it, which is simply this little U-shaped bracket, and then you have like a suction cup, or you can screw this directly into something. And I put heavy-duty magnets which attach it to the Built-Right rack that's below it, and it doesn't move. It is very, very solid on there, and I'm very happy with the setup. So I just wanted to take a moment here and show you that I'm not even completely coupled. I'm still a little ways back, which means the coupler here would normally be right about there. And that's even taking into account that I'm under this steel protective covering, which can further degrade your signal. So taking all factors into account, I think I have a really good setup here, and it's ready for the road. Click on the link in the description if you're interested in the Halo View camera. It's on Amazon, so you can order it and feel confident that you're going to get it and you're not going to have any problems, or if you do, their return policy is second to none. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you again very soon.